hello and welcome to the Crew Fairgrounds 2. We got quite a few upgrades here, including new stands, new tarps, and new paint color. A lot of crushable obstacles here as well, including a bunch of cars, a van, and a camper. We have 6 of the best Hangouts crew trucks here. I am also here with Doug, Monster Jam Action 81 again.
Yes, he is. This is going to be an awesome event tonight. This track looks beautiful. It's just going to be an overall outstanding show.
Including a Hangouts crew logo painted on the backflip ramp. Now let's get to the field of trucks. Making its BMG debut, the Fraser Taser. Another EPH original, the Jelly Van, made by the Jelly Man. The brand new look to Override. Straight from Roblox, we have Digger Graves, the BMG legend. Digger Graves, 3-year anniversary. And the daughter of a Graves.
What a legend.
Alright, we're clearing off
Looks like the World Finals here tonight with the Digger trucks taking half the field.
Yes, but they're not Grave Digger.
At least they're actually good diggers.
Alright, as we clear off the pit party track, or setup, my bad there, we will be starting off with qualifying into round 1, where the fastest 2 qualifiers will get an automatic advance into round 2 or the semifinals. The other 4 have to race their way into the bracket. We are getting ready to start here. First up's gonna be Fraser Taser.
You know, Zach Fraser hasn't been seen in a very long time, but Daryl Henderson has his spirit built into this truck.
Yes. He's made a lot of monster trucks over the years. And a fast pass so far at 2.59 seconds. Coming out next, we have the Jelly Van.
Jelly Van.
One of the oldest Aero Customs EPH graphics on Instagram.
Fun facts from back in the days, this truck, when Aero used to make it in a children's game, he would take the tire rims off the bit and make it look like complete trash sometimes, but the body always was awesome, as you can see.
Photoshop master making a fast pass. What am I saying? All the passes here are going to be fast on the straight line drag course, as it shows in the time, 2.34 seconds. We also got a garage set up in the back corner, and a brand new board displaying some of the Hangouts crew sponsors, as well as the brand new Digger Graves, the legend truck point on the track. Another flawless pass. 2.35 seconds, just 1 millisecond short. The lead.
Digger of Grace went from being the Rome Monster Jam legend to the BMG legend.
Now, the brand new Override, painted just recently.
This truck, one of the few Hangouts crew trucks that isn't a complete joke.
With those brand new Headman headers. Another fast pass. Shows in the time 2.19 seconds, the fastest of the night. You can see Going back to the pit area, the brand new haulers for all these trucks. The override, the EPH graphics, and in the back there are 2 Digger of Graves haulers, as Daughter of a Graves comes out next.
The next generation of Hangout's crew monster truck racing is here in the Daughter of a Graves monster truck, putting down a great pass, getting a little sideways, and
hitting that jump at an angle, not the best idea, but a 2.23 second pass seems pretty good so far.
The only way I think you're gonna get last in qualifying is if you're not paying attention to that light. So if you're paying attention to the lights, you're gonna get a hopefully pretty good time.
Wise words from Doug as his creation comes out next, the original Digger of Graves 3-year anniversary.
Celebrating 3 years, 2015 to 2018. One of the greatest creations of human history. Possible documentary coming out for the Digger of Graves team later on in 2018. Make sure to stay tuned for that.
Another Fast Pass 2.25 as we wrap up the qualifying rounds. Seems like racing's gonna be pretty close here tonight. Can't wait to get started. Taking a quick look at the track again. And here is how the bracket will go down. We have the fastest qualifier override and the second fastest Daughter of Graves getting buys, while we have Jelly Van taking on Digger of Graves, the BeamNG Legend, and Digger of Graves taking on the Fraser Taser. Alright, here we go. We have Jelly Van coming out from the back. Now, the way that this will work, both trucks will be lined up, but they will go one at a time because we only have one timer.
Fact.
And one stager as well, so we gotta run back and forth.
It's okay because it keeps these fans in the stands longer and they get to see more Moss truck action.
Exactly. Jelly Van with the green. And a 2.45, one of the slower times tonight. But will it get the job done? We will see. A legend.
See what that time is?
It's a little sideways at the end there, and at 2.4 seconds.
Digger of Graves, the Romos Gym legend, the BeamNG legend moves on to the next round.
Yes, a very close race. If they were to be put next to each other,
until the EPH machine gave it its all.
Exactly. Coming out next should be Digger of Graves. Not a lot of paint scheme changes for the anniversary bodies, but the noticeable details are always there.
Yeah.
Here comes the Fraser Taser.
The Digger of Graves team plans to go even bigger in 2019 with hopefully an even better paint scheme and more trucks in their fleet.
Always something to look forward to coming out of that stable.
Will the Digger of Graves team move on against the Fraser Taser? That is the question right here. Digger of Graves getting a good start off the line.
making sure he doesn't go into that mud puddle, and a average pass for the actual racing bracket as it seems.
Fraser Taser just gotta get a good start, and he does. What will the time say?
Another sideways ending. And the slowest time of the night, 2.58 seconds.
Digger of Graves will be facing the Digger of Graves BeamNG Legend next round.
Actually not.
Never mind.
We will check out the bracket momentarily.
Sorry about that, I forgot about the bracket.
Some of the best
I'm just super
racers in the
excited to see
world.
these Digger Graves trucks tonight, so I'm not paying attention to the bracket, I'm just here to enjoy the show.
As he should be, getting caught up on the barricade there, trying to go back to the pits. Gonna make sure that the truck's alright, doesn't need any repairs. Looks to be good. As now we take a look at the racing bracket. We will have Override take on Digger of Graves of BeamNG Legend, and Digger of Graves taking on Daughter of Graves. All three Digger of Graves trucks will be in the next round.
It's Digger versus Daughter.
Taking another look at the qualifying numbers, it is surprising some of the losses that we have here so far. But will there be an upset? That we will find out. As Override going to the line. The circuit board monster truck. Getting a good look at the track, and here comes the Legend. Waiting for the green. There it is.
Override sending it through the sky. Looks to be a very solid pass. Let's see what the times are for
2.23 seconds.
Very fast. It's gonna be hard for Digger of Graves and BeamNG Legend to beat that one.
Very looks to be a solid pass. We'll see when the time comes in.
Unbelievable.
2.33 seconds. Close, but not enough. Override advances to the finals.
Two of the fastest trucks of the night, though, but Override came out on top. Very good racing right there.
As we get these trucks to the back, I'd like to mention Eve tires. The best tires that you can ever get for your monster truck. And the Doug's Dome and Diner, coming soon to BeamNG.
It'll be the best place to get food and watch monster trucks in the history of everything.
As the next pair is getting ready to come out, we have the Digger of Graves getting ready to take off against Daughter of a Graves.
It's the legend, the icon, Digger of Graves versus the new generation, Daughter of a Graves. This is the pinnacle of monster truck racing right here.
As he makes a flawless pass. 2.19 seconds.
I think that's the fastest time of the night.
Ties Override for the fastest pass. Let's see if Daughter of Graves can top it.
I don't know.
He does not get it done. 2.28 seconds. It looks like your finals will be Digger of a Graves versus Override.
He's Digger of Graves.
Yes, that's exactly it. be looking at the board for the official pairings in a couple of seconds. Here we go, it has been made official. Override will be taking on Digger of Graves.
What a fantastic championship race we have here tonight.
Number 1 seed versus the number 3 seed.
Just no bats.
The number 2 seed and the number 5 seed being taken out. Here comes the first truck of the pair override. Looks to be parking in front of the backflip ramp. Here comes Digger of Graves. He can be parking next to him.
Override. Could this be the greatest rivalry in BeamNG Motorsports?
There are your 2 final contenders for the racing championship here tonight.
Epic battle.
Both trucks running Goodyear tires. And Override sporting the brand new ZF axles. Same axles as the legendary Bigfoot monster truck. So you get ready for this finale of the great night of racing. Looks like they are staged and ready to go. Here comes Override.
Override with a very good pass.
A 2.38 second pass.
Not the fastest put down tonight, so Digger of Graves has some room.
A 2.35 second pass. Barely edges out the Override machine, and your winner is Digger of Graves.
Digger of Graves. Pitch 1.6 in the victory lane.
A big win for the 3-year anniversary season.
This all leads to the BeamNG Monster Jam World Finals. On the road to the BeamNG World Finals, I should say.
Yes. Even though there are no roads here, which is very odd. Just monster trucks. And there is your winner on the track, Digger of Graves.
Hard track.
Looks to be going into some victory donuts. Can't quite get the grip. There it is. Very excited driver right there.
I bet you Riley McCord is very happy if he's watching this video right now to see the Digger of Graves machine pull off a victory here.
Yes. Up next will be the wheelie competition, where you get 2 hits on each set of the racing lane cars. Out first will be the Fraser Taser. Here he goes, lining up for his first hit. Goes a little sideways, hits the camper.
Guarantee we did not get that truck as vertical as he wanted to.
But vertical enough to still count as a wheelie.
That's for sure.
Here he goes, going for his second hit.
Very nice.
A longer wheelie, a high wheelie.
Sorry about the noise in the background, folks.
Pretty solid first few hits for this wheelie competition. So up next, we have the Jelly Van for the Jelly Man.
Jelly Man be able to pull off a jelly win right here. We'll have to see.
Making sure he's all lined up. Doesn't want to mess up his hit.
Of course, Errol, a man that never wants to mess up a hit.
It's a pretty good first hit. A longer wheelie.
Let's see if Errol will be able to take a larger hit right here.
Another high-flying sky wheelie onto the nose. What a rebound.
He got very high on that hit.
Yes, he did. Coming out next, Digger Graves, the Beam NG Legend.
Guarantee you all those 3 Digger Graves trucks wants to make sure no other truck is able to take a victory tonight. Because there's always that one truck that always wants to keep the win with their team. And that's a good thing, because it keeps it interesting. Very nice.
Rode out the wheelie across the cars into a nice save, making sure he doesn't wreck that body. Goes off the side, gathers it back up. Nice wheelie run. The Legend's the only Digger Graves with the yellow accents. All others have the orange, besides Daughter of a Graves with the red. Here comes Override.
Override just came up short in our championship round of racing tonight, looking to get a victory here in the wheelie contest. Sends it high into the sky with that one.
Very nice sky wheelie, not as vertical as he would like. Spinning around. Lining up, making sure he doesn't go off to the side like Fraser Taser, the BeamNG Legend.
And nice. A very vertical wheelie right there. And he pulls it into a slap. Very nice. And
times 2.
Again. Awesome.
Strong second hit. But would that first hit hurt him? Get ready for Daughter of a Graves. Biking truck trying to get around that stack of cars. Gets vertical.
Oh,
and what a sidewall.
He saves it, I should say.
Yes, what
Don't
a
want to
sidewall.
misgender anybody.
That would not be good.
No, especially in 2000.
Goes for the second hit.
Again, very nice, putting it on the rear 2 tire and walks it a lot.
Carefully tiptoeing across those cars. Be sure the wheelie bar doesn't get caught and send him over. Very strong run.
Curious to see if that will take the lead.
Believe it does, as here comes the Digger of Graves.
Digger of Graves, our racing champion tonight, looking to add another victory, and goes perfectly vertical right there.
Looks like the same technique as Daughter of a Graves.
Technique!
Technique! But I do not believe they offer lessons. It goes for a second hit.
I think only the Jelly Man. Oh.
Slides off the car. Can't work always.
Yep. I guess that's what they get for not offering lessons. I think EPH Graphics might need some lessons.
Quite possibly. Who do you think won that?
I would have to say Daughter of Graves is our winner.
I can agree. Your really winner, Daughter of Graves. As we get ready for the freestyle competition, kicking it off is the Fraser Taser.
Fraser Taser looking to see if he can be in the truck to dethrone the Digger of Graves team, sweeping this event. So far, getting some nice air, making that car do some crazy shish over there.
I believe that is a mesh failure due to the replay system.
If you talk about replays, you gotta have to look at the Monster Jam media board.
But
Getting
here,
some
it's the
great
Hangouts
air right
crew
there.
media board.
Facts. Sending it over the backside of the backflip ramp. He's getting some great air.
Really
For not
using
being-
these ramps to his advantage.
It's not being heard from a year. He hasn't missed a beat.
Trying to go into a stoppie there, couldn't really get the rear end up. Going for that single car. Some nice air. Trying to cut some donuts. Fraser Taser also running those headwind headers. Going for the backflip ramp, sponsored by the Hangouts
There
crew.
we go. Incredible.
Over rotates it.
Almost saves it.
Could not get it back
Get to
over.
connect. Pretty solid run to start off the freestyle competition here by Fraser Taser.
Yes. As we clean off the track, we would like to remind you to get, if you're hungry, go to the Pizza Hut.
Hut.
Or the Hut.
Hard hut. Make sure you always ask for a hard bag.
Yes. Coming out next looks to be the Jelly Van, the second EPH original here. Going right for the
EPH
backside of
graphics
that
looking to
camper
get very
stack.
high over.
Into a wheelie, but not enough room to walk it. Going for the backside of that single car.
Usually once you go very high, it's hard to walk.
Yeah.
And on 2 tires.
Started to lose his balance, so I had the presence of mind to set it back down. Really using those racing ramps. Get some really nice hits.
Pulls it into a little wheelie right there. EPH graphics. Still sending that truck.
Going back to that van stack. And also back to the single car.
Jelly Van going very high into the sky.
And now for the backside of the backflip
Very
ramp.
nice.
Spins it
Could he be lining up
around.
for a backflip here? Yes, he is.
He's going for the
Go.
Hangouts crew backflip ramp.
Is he gonna land it? Yes, he does. Wow, that was pretty crazy.
A
Right
lucky
there.
bounce for the Jelly Van, almost suffering the same fate as the Fraser Taser, going back to that single car, gathering it back up, going back to the pits.
What could he be doing here? Is he going for another hit?
Who knows? Get a good look at the track destruction so far.
What has he done?
We
We'll
have
to find
no
out
idea.
very-
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Jumping the garage as the hood flies off.
Incredible. Always finding a way to get higher and higher.
Yes.
And he's going nuts.
He's gotta be dizzy after this. Incredible run. Going at that.
Unbelievable.
Very-
Is he gonna walk it back? He nuts.
There you go. That's
This is
how.
incredible. I've never seen a run like this before.
That's how you make a statement right there. What a way to cap off the run for the Jelly Van.
The rest of the field tonight has a lot of work to do.
Here comes the BeamNG legend. Going after that racing lane. A nice wheelie off the barrier.
Beautifully.
Making sure he doesn't hit the other barriers for protection. Getting some nice air.
Bounce a little bit to that turn. And send it over the backside of the racing lane into a very past vertical sky wheelie.
Loses
Landing
the
on the
flag.
back of the halo.
Going sideways. An
Line up for a
early
backflip.
backflip. Lower rotation seems to work better. Hitting it sideways,
man.
bouncing it on
Right
one
there
tire.
Is he gonna save it? What? Oh my! Can we save this? Is he
Maybe.
going to?
And it does not look to be so.
He gave it his all.
Coming
Here
out
comes
next.
the override.
Override one of the newer Hangouts crew trucks.
One of the nicest looking two, I do have to say.
Going for stoppy,
Going
looks
through.
like. Into a reverse popper. On the
Unbelievable
nose.
stuff right here. Never seen anything like that.
You can see part of the override trailer behind the media board.
Very hard to miss.
Getting some nice air off that backside of the racing lane. Looks to be lining up for something big here. Nice air coming right at the camera.
Oh!
What a save into a wheelie.
Beautiful stuff right there by the override.
Really attacking that racing lane. Going for the backside of the camper. And he has a right front flat. That should hinder his run a little bit.
I wonder if
Going
he'll still go for that
sideways.
backflip ramp. If he doesn't go for that backflip ramp, he'll be the only truck tonight not to go for it.
He's going to the back. I
With a
think
flat
we've seen
tire,
that
too.
before.
This is gonna be some incredible stuff right here. Hopefully it doesn't get caught up.
Flat tires usually are not the best for distance, as it catches him
Gets
right
stuck on the
there.
roof.
Can he
no.
pull it out? I do
Does
not
not
think
look it.
so, and that will be the end of the run. Not what he wanted to
We didn't have a
do.
camera over there to catch that.
Yes, that would be a really good camera angle.
Here comes daughter of a Graves, the next generation.
Huge air. I think you can get more huge air off that car than you can off the backside of that backflip ramp.
One of the newest fan favorite trucks is BeamNG. Getting some great air once again.
I think he just proved me wrong. She,
He's gonna send it over.
it just proved me wrong. Huge air assault.
Something we don't like to make fun of here is he goes for that back flip. It goes for the back flip. Putting it on
Pulls
the
a
rear
wheelie
tube.
out of it.
My.
Does not make the same mistake as the BeamNG legend. Huge air coming out of this truck tonight. He's looking to go for a second win. It.
So at the
What a
moment,
turn on the opposite side.
the moment Jelly Van is our leader, we'll have two more trucks left, including one truck left after Daughter of Graves, I should say. So will the Jelly Van be able to hold off the Digger of Graves?
What
too?
a
And
bounce back. And he goes into the board and gets caught up on the barricades. That's gonna end the run as here comes Digger Graves
Digger of Graves doesn't want to let Jelly Man ruin the sweep of the Digger of Graves wins tonight.
That racing ramp looking to be a very good first hit for most of these trucks out here.
Flipping the daughter of the grave back there, so very slightly.
Getting huge air.
That was beautiful right there.
I believe he has a flat in the rear. Yes, the back left has a flat. But it's not slowing him down.
Having a backup right there. Hitting a little bit of the mud.
Going for the backflip ramp. Jim Kohler's it.
Wow.
Is he going for it? He's going for it again.
Twice.
Spins it around. How does that not break off your front axle?
That was incredible. EPA Graphics win is in jeopardy now.
Flat tire takes out the camper. And he saves it.
Oh my! What the hell did we just say there?
We've seen this before again.
Is he gonna get caught up? Hood is having a fit.
Another product of the replay system. There he goes. Looks barely makes it.
Wheelie time. Unbelievable run for Digger of Graves.
Makes it over the
Is he going for the
house.
backflip ramp again?
Maybe. Yes, he is. What was that? And he lands it on the last car.
I think I have to say that we have a Digger of Graves sweep here tonight. And the Digger of Graves team, I would have to say, might have just taken all the wins right there.
Yes, the double down goes to Digger Graves, with the daughter of a Graves winning the wheelie competition. Thank you for watching. This is me and Doug. We will see you next time.